Hey, this is Jason Kanigan from Cold Star Technologies for the Make Space Boring Show, the quick update on who I'm meeting and what I am studying in the space field. So, this week is going by at a blistering pace. It's already Wednesday morning, the 25th, and this is episode number 37. So, scary stuff. This week, I recorded a second episode of the Cold Star Project, the full format show and podcast with Michael Maloney. He's the founder of advocacy organization called Satellite Design for Recovery. And we had a lot of fun talking a lot in terms of air traffic control terms about space debris and cleaning up all this space traffic management problems. These are the kinds of things that you probably think are all figured out. They are not. It is total chaos, and nobody knows anything yet, and nothing's agreed upon. So there are a lot of lessons to learn, and he's a pilot. He knows all about air traffic control. I've always been interested in ATC as well. And so we had a fun discussion. That'll come out 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. So look for that. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of talking with Dr. Andrew Aldrin. He is the director of the Aldrin Space Institute at the Florida Institute of Technology. And a funny thing going on because of the whole world situation now. They run this summer program where they get folks who have gotten their master's degrees, so they're out of their graduate program, in the space fields, and they're engineers, business guys, they come from different backgrounds, but they go through this intensive 6-week program that gets them a certificate, and they get a lot of practical experience. And in fact, Florida Institute of Technology and Dr. Aldrin are partnered with Space Angels, angel investor company. So this is really intense. Like this is good stuff. I was very excited to hear about this because those graduate students are, they have an advantage that I didn't have coming into the space industry. They have people telling them, look, this is how your business model needs to look, and this is what we will fund. Like, that's a very valuable information. So kudos for developing that program there. We had a really good time. We're going to meet up and do a couple other little things, I think, and we'll see how that goes. I definitely want him back on to do a historical talk as well, because his doctorate is in political science, and he knows all about those pesky Russians. The Soviet Union was his field of study, and so he has a lot of knowledge about the Soviet space program and some areas in which it may have outpaced the American one a little bit. So that will be fun. I do want to announce a couple days later than it actually happened, the Make Space Boring initial virtual conference. So this event that I'm hosting is open. The registration is open. The early bird registration, it's up. It's only $10. Everybody should be able to afford that. It's got a great lineup. They're all people who have been on my show. So I know them, and I handpicked these folks because I know they're just great and they're what the industry needs. And I've gotten quite a bit of feedback, lots of private messages, people in business, founders and that excited about it, but also students, a lot of students. And you'll see on the registration page some direct quote from Caltech PhD student who is very excited that we're bringing the commercial aspect of space out to be talked about here. This is not a research only talking about research stuff event. It is meant to get you out of the house virtually, so to speak, and be able to meet these people, because we can't go to conferences right now, right? There's no in-person stuff going on, and I don't even think we can fly. So we're doing this. So go check that out. The link will be in the description below. I think it's coldstartech.com/MSBconf, CONF, all one thing there, but I'll put it in the description. It's an idea that I had. I approached these potential speakers within a few hours. We had 7 of them ready to go. And like I said, it really is a great list of folks with a lot to share. So if you want to get, the thing that I hear the most from everybody in space is, oh, it's so hard to keep up with everything. Well, this is your chance. And this isn't an all-day thing. It's going to be 2.5 hours or so on April 9th, and that's it. All right, we're going to get in there. Each person's going to speak for about 20 minutes, do a 10-minute Q&A. And that'll be that, and it'll be a quick way for you to get a snapshot of what's going on, but also that rare commercial perspective on what's happening in space that isn't talked about that much. So I don't know if I'm going to do another one of these this week. We'll see. We've still got a couple days left, but the calendar is mostly on promoting the event now. And if you've got something you want to contribute, that's another thing too. I've had a lot of people message me. We're not accepting any more speakers right now, but I do want to have a resources page. We're going to have that for registrants. So if you get in, there will be that resources page that you'll be able to access. And I'm going to link and put on a whole bunch of papers and studies and links and videos and that people have submitted, not just the speakers at the event. So that should be a gold mine of goodies there for you in space. That's it for me. I will talk to you maybe Friday, maybe next week. Thanks for watching.